Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 20 of the AFK podcast.
Yay.
Today, we have a very important thingy-majig, the
Topic.
Game Awards. They happened 3-4 days ago from the release of this. And obviously, this is the main topic. This is actually the only topic we're going to do this week because it is just so massive. Do you want to know what else is massive?
Thanks.
The fact that Astrobot won Game of the Year.
Why are we all? Let's get
So
the
I
elephant out of the
figured
room first.
Well, what?
Daniel's not here this week because he's
Oh,
busy.
yeah, Daniel isn't here. He's dead.
So Harry.
So instead, we have
here.
Harry.
He was in the ecology episode.
Oh my days!
He'll be unmuting and muting himself. Depending
Yes, so Harry is
Yeah.
here discussing the games of the Game Awards with us this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, so first, get Astrobot, Nathan.
Actually, wait. I want to do some quick announcements here before we jump in, just because we'll forget them later on.
Okay, fair enough.
So, no episode next week for Christmas. Christmas special should be out next week, and I'm streaming on Twitch. You might have seen on the community pages, but it's playing through Cyberpunk 2.0, and then we'll be doing the DLC. So I'll be playing through that. Daniel will be in chat helping me when I get stuck, and that's it. No episode next week. That's the only important news. So we'll be back after Christmas.
Hello.
Hello, Harry. Yeah,
sorry.
We were just saying how we don't have one next week.
Wait, what?
For Christmas.
Oh, this guy, bro. We literally told you before.
We don't have what next week? Wait, okay. There's no.
Guy.
Yeah, for Christmas. We literally just said this. Listen.
When? Just now?
Yeah, and then you came back and went, hello?
Yeah, but I was gone. I was gone.
Well then.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's just move on. So first thing, before we discuss anything about games of the year and stuff, the game of the year, the actual game of the year, is Astrobot. Now, Nathan, I know you're very happy with
hang
that.
on. Let's talk about the other awards.
Well, I figure we get the main one out the way first, and then we'll go through all the other ones.
Right. Astrobot won Game of the Year, as it should have done.
Yes, it did.
I'm not going to regurgitate anything, because we have an entire episode on why I think it should have won.
Well, yeah, just...
So, watch that
It won. Are you happy?
Yes, I'm very happy. Pleased.
Nerd. Anyway. Next up, most anticipated game, unsurprisingly, GTA 6. I don't think there was any other game that even had a chance of winning that.
Probably like Death Stranding 2 or something. That's it.
Yeah, that don't count. Best adaptation, which I think surprised both of us, Nathan, and maybe even you, Harry. Fallout won best adaptation.
Yeah.
Which is strange because they dedicated an entire 10-minute section to the Arcane tribute with 21 pilots. I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, but like I said,
I am happy for that one.
Fallout is a better adaptation, whereas Arcane's a better show. That's like the general consensus of why Fallout probably beat out Arcane. And just because of that. And I also think I was looking at some reviews. I think Season 2, I don't think people praise it as much as Season 1. I'm going to be wrong.
Of Arcane?
Yeah, for Arcane.
As someone who has recently watched it, I definitely preferred Season 1 to 2. So...
Yeah, that was surprising.
I enjoyed both, though.
Ella Purnell would have won either way, but...
Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
Yeah, wow. So cool.
So, debut indie game. Nathan, I know you have played this, but I haven't. Balatro.
Good. Balatro could have won actually Game of the Year if you think it won 4 awards. It won 4 awards. Well, the other 3 we'll get into, but debut indie game. It's a great indie game. Still playing it, and yeah, I think the only other thing that could have been it was probably Animal Well or something, which I'm still yet to play. But I'm glad that one. It deserves it.
Next up, we have not an award. Well, it is an award.
Yeah, it's a new
award for a new award, which is very important and a very good thing to have in the Game Awards, and that's the Game Changer Award. And I think this is basically just people within the industry who help the most other people in the industry.
So,
Who are just good people who are helping out.
Amir Savat. So what he did was, I think it was during the big layoffs, because they didn't talk about the layoffs last year, which is insane, because it was like over 10,000 people, I believe, that were laid off. And this year, I think it's again, over 10,000 people have been laid off. And what Amir has done was he set up a website, I believe, or it was like a Google Sheets, and it has job listings in the industry, so people who were laid off can get a job. Like, it's just to help them get jobs in the industry after being laid off, which is good, because I'm glad that they spoke about it this year, because like I said, they didn't talk about it last year, and I think it's good that they're shining light on these people that are helping others, and not just saying, here's gacha game number 50,000. So
50,000.
yeah, there's
No
50,000
way.
gacha games. But yeah, I'm glad this was an award. His speech was great. He seemed like a nice guy. He's on YouTube. I'm not sure. I don't remember his channel name, but yeah, that was a nice award. Nice little moment.
Yeah, it was very nice to see people getting recognised for things they're doing.
Yeah.
What did he do?
So he helped people that were laid off get jobs in the industry.
No, I had to go for a second. I'm so sorry. Right, sorry. Okay, so he helped people.
So people who were laid off in the big layoffs this year and last year, and I think the year before, he helped them get jobs, all for free. So he didn't pay for any of this. People don't have to pay for any of it. He was just like, "Yep, here you go." Is like help on how to get jobs and stuff.
What an absolute sound guy.
Okay. I'm excited to see kind of who else wins next year and stuff.
Next up, best multiplayer game. Helldivers.
This was so obvious.
I'm sure Daniel would be creaming if he was here.
I can be Daniel right now if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. You be Daniel.
Man, honestly, I'm so freaking buzzing right now. Honestly, this game is so good. It's so good. Sorry, Daniel. I can't do it. I just feel bad. But yeah.
It was so obvious it was going to win. It still is. I believe it was on like 100,000 people because the update was announced.
It's best multiplayer, yeah.
This is multiplayer.
Yeah.
It won.
I remember logging in the day after when we played Nathan.
Yeah, there was like over 100,000 people.
20,000 people.
Like this game it's surprising because other games like Marvel Rivals, which probably gonna die soon, X-Defiant died. It's currently on Steam, 60,000 people on Steam alone. Like so many games this year could just come out and die after about 3 weeks, and this one's lasts for 10 months now. I think it came out in February, and it's still doing well.
Basically, yeah.
So yeah, we'll get to the update when we talk about what was announced. But yeah.
That one. Next up, best sports and racing game, which none of us care about.
It's FIFA.
FC25. Yeah. No one cares.
Wow.
No way. FC25.
Anyway, another good award for a game I really enjoy. Best sim/strategy game, Frostpunk 2, which I think is well deserved from what I've seen. I was asleep when this got announced. I fell asleep about halfway through, I think. Unfortunately. But I'm very glad Frostpunk 2 got some recognition because, as far as I know, I don't think the first game won any awards. So it's nice to see that it's there. Best family game, Astrobot again.
Beat out 3 Nintendo games as well, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Beat out a Zelda game.
Which honestly, I think it's deserved because who likes Nintendo?
All right. Hold your horses there.
No, I mean, not the games, the company.
Yeah, yeah. Games, holy schmoly. They make some peak, but yeah, they're not very good.
Best fighting game, which again, none of us care about. Tekken 8.
Well, I mean,
I don't
people
know how
care
they
about
managed
Tekken.
to get to 8 of them.
Well, I don't. Tekken is incredibly popular. Well, yeah, that's just because you don't like fighting games.
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat 11 should have won.
Right, then it wasn't out. That came out like 4 years ago.
12. Shit.
That came out last year.
Best RPG, a game I don't know if any of us have played. Metaphor ReFantazio.
I played the demo. I'm getting it for Christmas. I know that.
Right, give me a second. Flynn's fucking scratching up my door like there's no tomorrow.
So Metaphor ReFantazio won Best RPG. It was either this or 7 Rebirth. Stellar Blade was action game. And yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm so excited to jump into this game. The demo's great, and it's a Persona game very much. Like, how can it be bad? Unless it's like doesn't work.
Yeah.
And
Have
then
you even completed any Persona games yet?
yes, I beat Royal, and it
Is that
was
the?
absolutely incredible. That's Persona 5 Royal.
If you're ready
Well, you've
to
actually completed
continue,
it.
Yeah, I beat it. 106 hours, maybe 5? I don't remember exactly. It was over 100 hours, but
Wow.
it was absolutely amazing. One of the best games I've ever played. But we'll talk about that later. So I've got that one. Like,
yeah.
I like
Best
Rebirth. I still haven't beat it. It's kind of boring.
best action and adventure also goes to Astrobot.
Yeah.
Uh,
I feel like,
Wait, best action adventure.
yeah. There's a
yeah.
Wait, what about?
well, what?
Shit, what's the game that we were all playing? Fucking Warhammer.
That was action game that was under.
Oh right, action
That
adventure.
lost to
Sorry, sorry.
Blacksmith in action. Spoilers.
What?
Which, yeah, Warhammer should have won best action game. Or Stellar Blade. I've heard that's really good. I really liked the demo for Stellar Blade.
Yeah,
Like,
Stelby's good,
I
but
know why Blacksmith won because it's popular, and it's not bad. It's good, but like Warhammer's really cool. I really like Warhammer 40k. Space Marine 2. But yeah, Blacksmith
It
won
is
action
good.
game, which is pretty obvious because it was nominated for Game of the Year.
Best VR game should have been Metro Awakening, but
I don't think
unfortunately,
that got that good
Batman
reviews.
Arkham Shadow. Yeah, but it's a Metro game, so I
Yeah,
don't
but
care.
okay, it's the Arkham games.
yeah,
Uh,
you're up against
mid.
Batman here, so sorry,
Anyway,
You
Isaac.
got 74 American.
accessibility in innovation in
Innovation and
accessibility.
accessibility.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown.
We could have played this
So
game, Harry, early last year. Do you remember?
we
But we went to play the
yeah.
Paw Patrol game instead, instead of lining up.
Oh yeah.
Because like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
this line's too
because there were a
long.
massive long line full of
But
sweaty
I,
little
wi-
virgins.
I wish
So
we
we
got to
had
play it
to.
though. It looked really good.
Yeah, it's boring as hell though. So
Well, the Prince of Persia game.
yeah, I
Well,
don't.
I
But
think
that's
it's
just my
good.
opinion.
So that studio, if you don't know, under all of Ubisoft's downfall, it was dissolved. That studio, they don't exist anymore. And in that category was also Star Wars Outlaws, the game which is basically killing Ubisoft right now, and it beat out that game, which I think is
Yeah,
awesome.
and then Shadow is literally Assassin's Creed Shadow is gonna finish Ubisoft off.
Yeah,
'Cause
that game is
nobody's
not going to do
buying
well
that
because
game.
Ghost of Yotei comes out next year. Just
Yeah,
for
they've
people
really.
can like play that instead. So yeah, but I'm glad Prince of Persia won something, especially for that team that sadly don't exist anymore. But neither will Ubisoft next year, so who cares?
Best community support: Baldur's Gate 3. Not really surprised, considering it won Game of the Year last year.
It still
So
gets loads of. I think he's had his final update now. It's added like crossplay and stuff in the last update, which is
yeah,
cool.
I'm not surprised then.
But yeah, people love this game,
And
and I'm glad. It looks really
best mobile game also goes to Balatro.
good. It wasn't a gacha game, or
So that's good.
else. No.
Next up we have a few more left. Best indie game also goes to Balatro.
Good.
People definitely like that. Best ongoing game: Helldivers 2.
This
again.
seems weird.
No?
I think I said this when it was nominated. How can it's ongoing, but it came out this year. I would have thought it'd be at least a year for a game to be nominated for the
Yeah,
category.
it would make sense. I thought Fortnite would win it, to be honest.
Well, Fortnite probably should. I would have voted Fortnite.
I think I predicted
'Cause it's-
Genshin
no,
because
did
those people. I'm thinking player's voice anyway. But yeah, it probably would have been Fortnite or Genshin Impact. Oh no, Destiny 2. That's what I voted for. Sorry,
X Defiant.
because because the
Concord.
Destiny 2 DLC is meant to be really good. The final shape. Yeah, I'm glad I like Helldivers 2. But it just seems weird it was nominated here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad it won awards at least.
Yeah.
Games for Impact was Never. They're the same people that made Gris, which I think both are very critically acclaimed games.
I love to play Never. I bet it's really good.
They're both on Game Pass actually. I need
Oh,
to
they're both
play
on
them.
sale on Steam right now. £12 for
Um,
Never and Gris.
Best performance.
Or Grease, what are we saying?
I'm gonna probably butcher a second name.
Melina Jurgens.
Melina Jurgens.
Yep.
In Sauna's
Senua's.
Hellblade, whatever.
Hellblade 2.
Hellblade 2. She also won for Hellblade 1, didn't she?
Yeah, that's why people thought
Yeah.
like Luke Roberts was gonna win, or who plays Aerith, Brianna White as well. Luke Roberts was James in Silent Hill 2 as well.
Star Wars
In case you don't
Outlaws
know.
woman should have won it, honestly.
Well, I don't know. Last of Us Part 2 remastered.
Oh
Whoever played
man,
it,
when
they
they
should
showed
have
off The Last of Us 2's PC port, I got so excited because I saw Naughty Dog and it was like coming to PC. It's like, oh, like just
won.
kill this fucking. Actually,
That's
don't kill
great.
the franchise. No.
Best audio design, Hellblade 2.
Yep.
Good job.
Wow.
Score and music, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth.
Let's
Its
go.
only
Ori.
win. No, that music's really
Um,
good. I think there's like I've heard there's like 400 tracks in that game. It's insane. But yeah,
What
that
a
music's
game.
it was either that or Stellar Blade for me. Oh no, it should have been Persona 3 Reload, but they didn't nominate it, so
A DLC is allowed to be nominated, but not a remake. So.
exactly. But I'm glad Rebirth won something at least.
Oh, it is
best
a remake,
art
actually.
direction and best narrative is Metaphor Refantasio, which is good for them.
Pretty good.
And then best game direction and, as we've already said, best game of the year, Astrobot.
Yeah.
Yay.
Good. I liked seeing the game direction one because Hideo Kojima was there. It's like, oh my god, it's Hideo Kojima.
Oh, I
So,
love that game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
I think this
I
was
think
a.
most
They
of us
got
have
every.
everyone
I think they got
now.
all these right.
Yeah.
Like people saying
Most
that Sony paid off the Game Awards because Astrobot won. It's like, no. If you look at gaming critics, they all love Astrobot. Like they gave all that. They
Yeah.
gave that game like tens. I mean, so did I, but it was a critic's darling, I guess you could call it. So, and that's all that really
Yeah,
matters.
sure.
It was. So that's all the wins. I think they
But
did quite well.
that's not the only stuff that got revealed / announced. A lot of new games, like quite a lot of new games, and quite a lot of good new games as well.
Have you seen
Um,
the trailers for this, Harry? Because Isaac,
Most of
we
it.
watched it live, but okay,
We watched most of them, yeah.
I watched all. Actually, I watched all of
I
them.
watched most of them.
Yeah, because you have too much time on
I
your
stayed up
hands,
until
mate.
4 o'clock in the morning.
One of the, I wouldn't say biggest franchises of all times, but definitely a very well and critically acclaimed one.
It's big. It
The
just has like
Witcher.
one big game. But yeah, Witcher
Yeah.
4 got
Witcher
revealed.
4 got announced. It's believed we won't see this for another couple of years.
Yeah, I said
Probably gonna
2 more
release in
years,
2028.
was then we would see this game.
Two, I don't know about that one.
We would see it in 2 years. We'd see a cinematic of the game, and then, like I said, 2027 at the earliest, and then 2028 for a release. Because
Yeah,
they were like, we just
that
started
probably
full
makes
production on
sense.
this game now. And Cyberpunk was announced 10 years before it came out. So,
Yeah,
We
they need to
don't
stop
know
doing shit like
much
that.
about the game. The trailer didn't reveal a lot,
yeah, it
but we
gave us the
do know that
protagonist. And that's it. And,
that Siri is going to be the main character.
I still need to play
Or
this game.
Kiri,
Completely.
or I don't know. Something I've seen, but I saw a lot of people saying that Siri isn't attractive enough as
I
a
saw
female
that.
character,
It's so stupid.
which is completely ridiculous. I wouldn't say she isn't attractive.
Yeah, I saw that
but I
too.
wouldn't say it's a problem if she wasn't. Like, it doesn't
Yeah, I mean-
matter.
Yeah, there was a video from, I think it's Luke Stevens. Hang on a minute, we search it up. Where there's a video where
I might have seen
someone's
the
like
same one.
analyzing her face. It's like, oh, these
What
bones
the
are not good. I'm
fuck?
like, what?
Yeah,
There's like those
really
it's the
ridiculous.
Reddit, it's the subreddit people that have like rate celebrities, and they rate them so harshly. It's like, get alive.
The thing is, though, these guys probably get like they've never gotten laid in their entire life and like 37
They've
years old.
never seen a woman.
Rating
Ever.
celebrities like, I don't know, Jennifer Aniston, like, yeah, but
I don't know.
you know,
Her
she's got this
lips
one
are
freckle on her
pretty.
face and it just ruins it.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
know
they
if
were
I'll be able
doing.
to finish.
It's like, what?
Like, get a
so
life.
stupid.
It is
Crazy.
it is quite sad.
Like, she looks fine. And she probably won't look like that in the game, because obviously it's a CGI trailer. And CGI trailers don't look like
Yeah,
games.
she'll look even worse.
Not as bad as that. Oh, I can't remember the game now. Oh, well. But yeah, I'm sure the game will look absolutely amazing. Because Cyberpunk looks good.
CD Projekt.
And yeah, CD Projekt Red. They have great worlds.
Yeah.
So.
Man, that's
Well,
it's
that's all we've got on The Witcher so far. But any major updates will definitely let you know in the future.
We'll hear about it in another few
Yep.
Next
years.
up, we have a Elden Ring, not a sequel.
It's a standalone game.
It's yeah.
I have a link to
Elden Ring
the
Night
thing.
Rain.
So,
It's a co-op, isn't it?
Yeah.
3-player
Yeah.
survival standalone co-op.
So we have
game.
details on the game. So it's meant to be played in squads of threes. You can also play alone, but it's harder. She said. So the game takes place in a 3-day. It's a 3-day and night cycle, where you're meant to survive all those days and nights. The map changes as you play, and the night cycle shrinks the map, like Fortnite.
No way, it's literally
It's
Elden
a
Ring Battle
Fortnite Battle
Royale.
Royale. If you've seen the trailer, there's like an eagle. That is like at the battle bus. Where
Oh
people
no,
said,
like
so yeah, the map changes as you play, and the night cycle shrinks the map. You'll never experience the same journey twice. You'll fight a terrifying boss at the end of each day. After the final day, you will fight one of the selection of Night Lord's big bosses. The game is set in a universe
big
parallel
boss.
to Elden Ring, which may offer some insight into why someone like Dark Souls' nameless king is there.
Ooh,
So it just seems like
wow.
a really this feels like the first
Cash
From
grab.
Software, cash grab. If they're bringing in like old bosses, just like
Yeah.
if people so people said when Sony was gonna buy them out, which I believe they still are, they'll make games like this. This was made before the Sony buyout, if it's been
Yeah,
bought out in the
so
future.
this
So
isn't Sony, guys.
From Software
This is...
decided this,
Yeah.
and
Hopefully there'll be a
Miyazaki
battle
is not
pass
on
as
it.
well.
And hang on, there are 8 unique
Yeah.
characters that have unique abilities and a powerful ultimate.
Oh,
Elden
this
Ring
sounds
hero.
so...
It sounds like, oh
What?
wow. I'm reading. You fail your secret relics that you customize and upgrade your character to match your playstyle. You find sites of grace little being the else will reveal lore. Harder enemies you beat and the harder parts of the map you explore will reward powerful weapons and routes. So it's also I think like roguelike elements. It just seems like a cash grab to me.
Yeah, literally. Like, yeah. Hopefully there's a
So
camo grind or
and it
something.
comes out next year as well. But
They've just used old assets though, aren't they? So
it just seems a
it
bit
can't be that hard
weird.
to make.
I mean, Miyazaki isn't directing this one. He says they said he was there for a bit and he's like passed the reins on to someone else.
Yeah, because he couldn't be arsed with it.
He's probably like, bro,
Probably.
fuck is this? You do this. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm gonna go make Sekiro 2 or something. I don't know.
Well,
Cool. Probably
we
won't do it.
have another game with no name and basically no information about it from the creators of Shadow of the Colossus.
Yep.
That's literally all we can say because we
So-
actually literally
Mhm.
nothing.
Yeah, the trailer showed a character climbing up like a big robot. The robot's, I think it's like a head or something, floats up. This big wind pushes it away, and then the head gets pushed away by the wind, and that's it.
That is right.
Epic Games is publishing it, and it's being done by the Shadow of the Colossus team, and that's it. No release date or anything.
That sounds pretty good to me.
So
it could be like made 12 years from now. Who knows?
yeah, I'm guessing it will be soon because it's been. I think Last Guardian came out the start of the PS4. I think it was. Might be 2015, 2016. So it's been almost 10 years since that game came out. So it just depends when they started developing it. But yeah, I want to keep an eye on that. That could be quite good. With obviously Eco, Shadow of the Colossus, and The Last Guardian. Both of those games being made prior.
Was Shadow
Next up,
Colossus
we
on
have-
PS2? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And then the
Okay.
remake was made by a different team on PS4.
Oh, okay.
It's made by Bluepoint, who haven't made a game, I believe, since the Shadow of the Colossus remake. So yeah. That's like all we can say. It's coming. Don't even know what it's called.
Just like me right now.
Thank you.
That's not the only new game. Obviously, there's a lot. But we got another sequel to a game which I think a lot of people liked, which is Outer Worlds 2.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the
Um,
one Fallout in space?
Yeah.
It's made by the New Vegas. It's made by Obsidian, who did New Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was actually announced like 3 years ago. We've never seen it since until now, I believe. So, and it gets a 2025 release date, which is insane because Avowed, which is made by the same team, comes out in February. So, no idea when this game comes out. Obviously, it's gonna come out later in the year, but no idea how they've made that. 2 games in 2 games released in 1 year.
I guess we'll see if it is as good or better than the first or
It looked
not.
good from the trailer.
So
Quite excited for it.
yeah, it did look good from the trailer.
So, again, we just have to wait and see.
I think most of the trailers were pretty good.
Mm.
I don't think there's any which didn't
Well,
really
there's one
deliver,
which we'll get
except the
into
one.
later on. I guess I haven't listed it, so we can talk about it now. The trailer for the game Catsley, it was called, was all AI generated.
Oh,
Yes.
what?
If you go onto the Steam page, which I'm going to click onto now, the studio behind the game is called Super Authenti.
Well, they're shutting down, aren't they? Fucking hell.
So, yeah, it's just an AI game made with, well, a cat game made with AI, sorry. So, there's
They aren't
actually,
making it.
so I got this from the most critical video this morning, and if you look on the community page, a guy put on the comments, AI in video games is based. I'm not sure what the pitchfork crowd is going on about. The cats look beautiful and mesmerizing. If the developers are using AI, they should. AI is a great creative tool and can make games immensely more beautiful, more intelligent, and way more interesting. Yes, I actually want a video game NPC where a character is played by ChatGPT, feeling like I'm talking to a real character and not being fed the same 3 to 4 pre-recorded lines by some terrible cheap voice actor. Yes, I want an all-endless was it an endless creativity and high quality. We need more AI in video games, not less. It's only going to make video games much better. Go ahead and hate this game and try to destroy it before you even know anything about it, just based on your political. Yeah. So,
Crazy.
no one will play it. He won't even play it, and he's inventing it. If we get it comes out. Yeah, that's all that was. Weird that Jeff Keighley let them show that. I'm guessing he just didn't know. I didn't think it was AI from the trailer. I don't really remember the trailer that much. So, but
Yeah.
a bit weird they got that through.
Yeah.
So move on to something else, which is I think somewhat quite interesting, which is Split Fiction, which is done by the A Way Out and It Takes Two team.
Oh,
new
I
co-host.
thought this was.
You thinking Split Gate?
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought this was a sequel to Splitgate, so I didn't
Splitgate 2
bother
comes out
watching
next
it.
year. I think we got a trailer for that.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, it's done by the A Way Out and It Takes Two team. This looks quite good. It comes out in March, and it got announced a few days ago. So big turnaround. But from the trailer, we can see the players go through fantasy worlds, and sci-fi worlds, and like, all the levels seem to have like different gimmicks. So it looks really fun from what we've seen, and I'm sure it'll be good because A Way Out, Isaac, I think
Oh
you're doing
yeah,
the
A
same
Way Out
idea.
was really good.
That
I've
was
watched a
great.
bit of It Takes Two.
That
That
won Game of
looks
the
it
Year
looks fun.
like 3 years ago,
And that yeah.
which is a bit weird. But weird. I guess something came out that year. Actually, what even came out in 2021? Was there anything?
Call of Duty Cold War. Oh no,
Okay.
that was
Was that?
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Vanguard, sorry.
Ooh, that definitely didn't win. What else came out in 2021? I think that's like the year which was mainly affected by COVID because all the games that were meant to come out got delayed a year. Discworld is. Oh, Inscription came out. Oh, that's really good. Psychonauts 2, Guardians of the Galaxy. That was alright. Halo Infinite. That was kind of mid. Metroid Dread, Neo Replicant, Resident Evil Village. Oh, that's quite good.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Forza 5, Little Nightmares 2 came out that year. Wow. So I've heard that a lot of people think it's the most underwhelming game of the year winner, but it still won. It can't be that bad.
Yeah.
But this looks fun, and I'm excited to play it in March. And if they do what they normally do, where if one person buys the game, the other person can install a free version and play with them, then me and Isaac will probably play it together.
Most likely.
But ass naked.
So the next game,
Okay.
The next game that came out is Steel Hunters, which I could not remember which one that was.
This is just because it was a mech game, and I really want Titanfall 3. So that's it. Hello.
Okay. Well, next game
Oh, no,
is a
no,
game I'm very.
this is PC released. PC playtest December 12th to 22nd. Wow. If you like
That's
mech games,
today.
that was not
Anyway,
today. It's 4 days ago.
um,
Just one Titanfall
the
3.
next game which I am very, very excited about, and I almost came a little. The Long Dark 2, Black Frost.
Wow.
Now, Long Dark is one of my favorite survival games. Definitely top two, top three survival games. So when I saw this multiplayer, very good, very good. I definitely recommend watching Zachnafine, who is a Long Dark YouTuber. He's gone through everything there is in the game. There isn't much so far. What we do know is that we're going to get early access. I believe it is late 2025, and then it's going to release in 2026. I believe that's what they said. It is going to be multiplayer. It's believed that there'll be a story and a survival mode, and there's also a new feature called Permalife, which we don't really know anything about. But it might be similar to the misery mode, where if you die, you can respawn, but you'll be afflicted by something that's gonna negatively impact you for part of the game. But we don't know much yet. It's one of the games I will be definitely watching for updates for. So if you're interested, be ready. Next game is Borderlands 4.
Wait, did you
I
say
was
when the
asleep
early
on it.
access comes out, or do you say early access?
I said when it comes out.
Okay, yeah, 2026. Sorry. Continue.
I was asleep during Borderlands 4. I don't know.
It looks like Borderlands.
It looks like Borderlands 2, but
That sounds great.
That's it. Like,
Okay, next game.
it comes out
yeah.
next year.
Clive Rosfield is the new Tekken 8 DLC character.
Yay.
Wow.
He came
Ooh,
out today.
that's pretty cool.
I like Clive. He's cool. I just mean like Ben Starr though. That's fine. But that's cool.
Yeah, Ben Starr kind of.
Okay.
Um,
You can do the next
Hang
one,
on,
Nathan.
sorry.
These
Harry,
are
that
all
microphone,
not
man.
real.
it's because my internet went, so I had to go over to my phone.
Oh, great.
Sorry.
So, the next ones are about games which, well, surprise are here. We have a new Virtua Fighter game, which there hasn't been a new Virtua Fighter since 2008. So this is made by the Yakuza team. So that's really all we got. We got a little bit of gameplay as well. I think they also showed more after the show on some like live stream. I'm not a big fighting game guy. I only really like Smash Bros. And that's it. So cool for other people that have waited almost 20 years for a new game to finally get one. Other than a remaster. Oh god. And then we have a new IP, I believe this is from the same studio, RGG, which is Project Century. And this looks kind of cool because it's set in the 1950s, in 1915 Japan, and I've heard it's a bit more like the older Yakuza games. So this could be good. This studio manages to pump out a game every single year, and those games are well reviewed every single year. So you, they're a studio which you can kind of trust with anything. And yeah, we just need to see more. Same with this other game, Turok Origins, which is announced again. Hasn't been a new Turok game since 2008. So I think it's cool that this game would showed a lot of games from series that haven't had an entry in like almost 20 years. So, and Daniel might be interested in this because everyone thought it was Arc 2 when they showed it off. But then they panned up and it was not Vin Diesel because Arc 2 is not a game, it is a figment of everyone's imagination. Well, everyone's. A select few of people's imagination. But sure, doesn't like my kind of thing.
No.
And then we have the big
Um,
thing, the cool
Yes,
thing.
the very big thing.
A Helldivers 2
Helldivers.
Illuminate update was finally announced, and Shadow dropped on the same day. So
Crazy.
the-
Uh,
I predicted
John
they would
Helldivers.
announce it like this as well. With, as you're gonna say, I'll let you say it.
John Helldiver came onto the stage himself
Mm-hmm.
and gave an important Super Earth announcement. The trailer was very good. I know you've rewatched it, but I
Yeah,
remember
it was
watching it and
really
I did
good.
enjoy it. It was a good trailer.
Yeah, we'll actually.
And
Sorry, you don't have it.
not only that, but as of this release that there are no more Illuminate game.
Oh, it's
But
not. Oh,
no, we defeated them.
okay.
But my theory is
They'll come back like in
that
a few
the
days.
Illuminate will show up again at some point on one individual planet, will repel them again, then they'll show up again on another planet in different sectors across, the known space, and then they'll show up with an actual, force and they take over. So I think they'll keep popping up for a while,
Yeah, but I'd
and
rather
then
do
they'll
just
launch a full-on invasion.
they just invade something and just stay. It's fun then.
Who knows?
They'll probably just do what they did with the Oh, was it the bugs or the bots that everyone took down first? I think it was
What?
where they disappeared for like a few days and then they all came back. They'll probably just do that. Which
Probably.
I'd rather they just do that because I really liked fighting the Illuminate. I don't really just want to wait to fight him again.
Yeah.
So they were a lot of fun to face against, and because the issue with Helldivers, which is not really an issue of the game, it's just because it's been out for a bit, is that you know immediately what to do when you see an enemy. It's just a bit boring. It's stale.
Shoot.
Whereas now we're fighting new enemies, we kind of don't know what to do. We're figuring out the weaknesses, which is a lot of fun. Obviously, a lot of them is just like shoot them in the head and then they die. But like the tripods, to figure out how you have to defeat them, and they're like spaceships where they come out of. It's a lot of fun. And the car is the car. What were your thoughts on the car, Isaac?
It's alright, but the controls are really janky on controller. I like the gears. I like the idea. But I think there should be options to move them around. I know that's not how cars work, but like I would much prefer to have drive on the left
Yeah.
or like second from the left, and then reverse be right next to it. Because on controller you have to press the bumper 2 times to change to reverse and then drive, and then to other gears, and it's really annoying. I don't know what it is on PC. It might be different. Well, it is different, but it might be better.
Okay. Forza Horizon or Forza does it where you just press like X to go up a gear and then
Yeah,
A to go down.
there's plenty of stuff they can do to fix it, but
I think it's cool. It's
I
unique
don't
that
know.
they added the gears. It
Yeah,
makes you escaping a bit more stressful, I guess, and more intense when you have to change gear to reverse, change gear to get in to speed off. So, but I like the update.
who knows?
Because I was gonna play some Helldivers today, but now you're saying that they're not even there. I was like, oh, I don't really want to play then. But
So we also have Warframe 1999. I don't know if anyone cares about that.
Is
no.
that the free to play one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a new update.
And then a bunch more games that Nathan can do because I don't know how to say them.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword. This is another game, a series that has not had a mainline entry since 2006, which is the same age as all of us. Gets a new
Right.
game, comes out 20 years after the first, well, the latest game, so 2026, which is cool. For all the people that have waited 20 years for a new game. So Capcom coming in clutch again. We have the first Berserker, Kazan, I guess how you say it, is announced. This is a game with the Russo brothers. Comes out in March.
84.
The trailer looked cool. No gameplay, and it comes out in March 27th of next year. Where's the gameplay? I'd like to see this game. Like it's cool seeing a CGI trailer, but again, Watch Dogs. So
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
next up we have another game, which I am very, very excited about. Dying Like the Beast.
Oh, is
I
that
believe
real?
this is.
You don't know that?
Bro,
Oh, yeah, I saw the thing and I was like, this. It don't look real. It looks.
it's set in between the first and second game. You're
You-
playing Kyle Crane, and I believe it will probably be something along the lines of you're trying to control your volatile side and your human side. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't actually watched the trailer. I fell asleep during this trailer, I think, because I was just completely out of it.
That comes
But
out.
yeah, I definitely think it will be fun.
Yeah, it comes out summer 2025. So,
Let's go.
yeah, it looks
Stage
fine.
fright.
You did
I'm
not
trying
watch the
to.
trailer. You were asleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember that.
So obviously, this is from the creators of Overcooked, which is that multiplayer game, which I've not actually played. I don't know about any
Wasn't
of you
Freddy
two.
like?
Freddy, I don't
Is
know.
it?
But
Okay.
the trailer had like two people on stage, and it was kind of split, and they were in like two different worlds. Very much like It Takes Two vibes from it. So it was just a CGI trailer. Nothing really much to get from it, other than it's from the Overcooked team, and it looks a bit like It Takes Two. So we'll have to wait to see more. That's it.
Great.
Oh.
Then Game of Thrones: The King's Road, which I'm not going to talk about because it's a mobile game.
Is it?
What?
Are
Yeah,
you sure?
yeah. I believe it's a mobile game anyway.
Hang on. You made me jump on my shit. I need to check this.
That can't be right.
No way. That's a King's. What's it called? King's Road.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It is a
What?
Yeah.
story-driven action-adventure RPG. Hang on a
That is
minute.
so naff.
But this looks so much. This looks like a PlayStation. Where are you seeing the?
That's what.
Goes out next year. Where are you seeing mobile? I saw it on another thing which said mobile. Are you doing the fucking piss?
Let me. No.
That is actually outrageous.
That is such a kick in the balls. I mean, I don't know how much of this trailer was gameplay. Oh my god, it is, yeah. iOS
Yeah,
and
it is
Android. Bro.
So yeah, I don't even want to talk about that because I watched the trailer in the morning. I was like, wow, this looks really good. Top comment. I would get this if it wasn't a mobile game. I was like, bro.
Yeah.
Why
Like,
is
I know
this a
there's
mobile? Why
Game
is
of
this a
Thrones
mobile
mobile
game?
games, but I didn't think it was this.
But like it looks good as well. That's the thing. Like it looks fun. But no,
I
it's
mean, I
gotta
guess
be mobile
the
game.
gameplay. That is
Stupid.
so scummy. I don't think they
Well,
even showed that
anyway,
bit in the Game
moving
Awards
on to
trailer.
something which is not a mobile game, but it's actually coming to PC. Last of Us Part 2 Remastered
No, wait. Is this
uh,
game? Is this game actually coming out now?
To PC.
to
The
PC.
Last of Us
Yeah.
Part 2. Man, I haven't played this game since it came out this year. That is actually mental. I'm gonna have to buy a new PC just to play it because
It couldn't even.
I can't
The
remember
first game
anything.
couldn't even run on PC. It goes out 3rd of April next year. Who fucking cares?
I'm sure Nathan,
Well, that'd be when did?
will you play it on PS or
Yeah,
because
I
you
think it'll
have it?
blow up my PC. I don't
Yeah, I
own it.
was gonna say.
No, because our game sharing. Because I think you're game sharing with your brother or something, and I can't get your games.
I don't know.
Last
I
was
could
part
change that.
2. What was? Yeah, because I don't know part 1's PC state. I know it was really bad when it came out. So that's
Yeah.
probably do. But I
I've
think
heard really
did
good
Last of Us
stuff.
Part 1 remake come out around when Season 1 came out for the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
It came out
It seems around the right time
It came out in
for.
September 2022, and the show came out. I think it was January.
It's within the show. Season 2 of the show is within the first 4 months.
Okay, so
April
yeah.
is the 4th month, so it probably will be end of March, around April, maybe a bit earlier. I don't know.
Or could be later in April.
Could be later, yeah.
I mean, cool that those
Who
PC
knows?
players can play the game.
I'll definitely be watching
I
that.
mean, they won't buy it at launch because it might not run, but
Mafia: The Old Country.
Yeah.
this was
let's
quite
go.
good. It's on the
That
trailer.
looks
I'm
sick.
not really bothered about this, but
Wait, what?
That trailer looked awesome.
I've never played. Oh, I didn't watch the
It's a
trailer.
prequel, so you don't
I
need to
was
play any of the
asleep.
games. Oh. This comes out summer 2025, before
I
GTA
can't
6. It's published by the same people.
Oh,
Wow.
man, it
That's
looks so
great.
good.
But it looks quite good. It looks like gives me Godfather vibes, which I know the first games do as well, but this one more so. But I don't hate the first game's remake. I think it's okay.
Yeah, the driving's
But
terrible.
oh
It
God,
took me
that's
ages to
what
do that
I didn't
racing.
like. Oh, in
You know,
the those cars.
yeah.
Yeah, that was annoying. But this looks quite fun. I probably won't
Uh,
get it because hopefully, if it still comes out, GTA 6 will be coming out the next season. So I was like, I might as well just get that. But cool. Sorry, I need to Google this
Next
game.
up, Dispatch, which I believe I was asleep for this.
Yep. This looks
Um,
quite interesting.
apparently, it stars Aaron Paul, played
Mhm.
Jesse Pinkman.
Yep.
Jeffrey Wright, who played, funnily enough, Isaac in Last of Us Part 2, and a lot of other.
Yeah,
That's
he's been
where
in the
I know him
Batman,
from.
James Bond.
Laura Bailey, who plays Abby in Last of Us Part 2. Jacksepticeye, Moist Critical, and more. I don't know who more is, but I assume
And more
there's
people.
multiple people.
Yeah.
Nathan, you've written that it is got
It gives
Invincible and
me.
Telltale.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the trailer, but it's like a superhero who works at like a I don't really know, like a dispatch. You, I think in the game you dispatch superheroes to do like certain crimes or something, I believe. But if you watch the trailer, like the style looks quite Telltale-y or Invincible-esque. And so, I mean, I'm just looking at it right now. Some of the people that worked on this game did do Walking Dead, Tales from the Borderlands, and Wolf Among Us. So it kind of makes
Could be
sense.
good then. Could be good then.
And
I
I
mean,
really
it's got a
like
lot of names attached to it, so
and I really like the Wolf Among Us. I'm so annoyed we didn't get to see
Yeah.
Wolf Among Us 2 this year, but
Yeah.
one day.
next game, Nathan. I think you
I
take
mean,
it away.
I'm not that I mean, it's a new Sonic racing game. I've never played a Sonic racing game. I mean, I might have played one like at a friend's house when I was like younger, but I don't remember it. So it's Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. All we saw was Shadow walking to a car and he drove. And that was it.
Crazy.
Nobody said anything.
Next we have an Okamai. Is it
Okami.
Okami or Okamai? I can't.
Now this one I want to
Whatever.
talk about before we like you were asleep for this bit, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And Jeff was like, "This is our last announcement. It's very special. If you love video games, then you're gonna be excited for this." And it was the Okami sequel because I believe they've Clover Studios, who made the first Okami, um, it's like dead, but they had to like rebuild the whole studio again. They've got the original guy who made Okami working on it, and this will probably come out in like 5 years probably. So it's been over 20 years since the original game came out. So I think it's cool that they're doing another sequel. I believe Okami is on sale for like less than £4 on Steam and PlayStation. So if you saw the reveal and like, ooh, I want to play Okami, you can play the remaster. So yeah, I'm glad for those people
Well,
that
that's
like Okami.
great. And then the last important game.
well, because Jeff was like, oh yeah, this is our last announcement. Okami sequel. I was like, we actually have one more last announcement, and it was this, which is. Do you want to announce what it is, or I mean, everyone knows what it is.
Yes. A new Naughty Dog IP, the first in 11 years. Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet.
Ooh.
Now the trailer does look pretty good. There wasn't much released in it, but it does look pretty good. From what I did see, I saw someone breaking the trailer down, but I didn't watch all of it. Lalo Salamanca is in it from Better Call Saul.
Yeah, let's go.
And a lot more people
Troy
who
Baker's
are
meant
big.
to be in it as well.
Troy Baker, yes.
And what's his name? He was in Eternals.
I know who you mean, but I don't know his name.
Harry Styles.
Did you say Harry Styles?
This
Yeah,
guy.
so that was in the post-credit scenes, wasn't
No,
Oh yeah,
he's
he's
in
in
it, but he's not
Eternals, but
in the
like
game.
not in the
Hopefully.
game. But
Damn.
anyway, it's been in development since 2020 and will most likely release in
Kumail
2026.
Nanjiani. So, okay, that's just my. So, there is a Naughty Dog did put out or Neil Druckmann on Naughty Dog's website put a thing out about the game. So, with the game, so it's been in development since 2020. So, after Last of Us Part 2 came out, they started working on it. And the game should become to be our wildest, most creative story yet, which every studio says. So yeah, the protagonist is Jordan A. Munn, who is a bounty hunter who ends up stranded on Simperia, a distant planet whose communication with the outside universe went dark hundreds of years ago. So anyone who's flown to it hoping to unravel its mysterious past was never heard of ever again. So Jordan will have to use all her skills and wits if she hopes to be the first person over 600 years to leave its orbit. And so that's all we know for the story. They're keeping everything under wrap. I'm sure it'll be a great story. Naughty Dog is very good at its storytelling. I know people don't like The Last of Us Part 2 story, like its structure or anything, but I've played Last of Us Part 2, so I don't really have an opinion on the story, but from like the Uncharted games and Last of Us
People are
Part
just
1,
stupid.
the stories are very, very good. Because, you know, I dunk on Last of Us Part 1, that's just because Harry really likes it, and it's funny to hear him get annoyed when I said that Uncharted's better than Last of Us, which it is, but, well, Harry, you say you don't really care?
Yeah, you don't
Oh,
really bother
yeah.
me. Like, yeah, no, I
Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, we saw some cast, and the game looks to be like an action kind of game, which is fun. The combat in Last of Us Part 2 looks really good from what I've seen. Like, there's clips of people running around, throwing bricks at people, slamming their heads in. The bats look really fun. And the guy who's doing the music is Trent Reznor, yeah, who is, I believe, is part of Nine Inch Nails.
Oh
And
yes.
he's done
Sick.
other game soundtrack before, I believe. So yeah, I think it looks really cool. I'm excited. It's inspired by Cowboy Bebop, and I really like Cowboy Bebop. So
Yeah, I mean, I think
yeah,
the trust, the Naughty Dog trust is, most people
yeah.
who have played their games do trust them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you
So
have like
I do.
Adidas trainers on or Nike trainers
Oh,
on
yeah,
or
people are
something?
complaining about the promotional looking stuff is, like I said, the Adidas trainers. Although Miles Morales does also have Adidas trainers, just saying. And
No way.
the fact that the ship has got the Porsche logo on the back,
Oh
people
yeah,
are complaining about
nah.
that, which, I mean, I don't really
As long
care. It
as
like
long as don't ruin. As long as it's like the promotional shit isn't like the main like a big part of it. Like oh yeah, Porsche. You know, oh what a great brand spaceship this
yeah,
shit is. You
if
know, as long as it's
he's
not like that. Like
yeah, the main character's like, good thing I could escape thanks to my Porsche spaceship. If I couldn't have done that, or like there's missions where you have to help some, I don't know, some cringe. As long as I think
help
I did
Adidas make their
say,
new trainers.
yeah, I couldn't have made that jump without my new trainers from Adidas. Oh, silly.
Damn.
I did say that I hope it definitely has that kind of like, I don't say because it plays Pet Shop Boys, and I hope it isn't just like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like I'm sure it
No.
won't be, because I
I
trust
don't
them,
think it will
but
be.
I'm praying it's not Guardians of the Galaxy. Like
Well,
fringe.
we can only hope it's not at this point
Yeah.
because we don't know much else about the game.
Mhm.
But other than that, I think that was basically everything from the Game Awards.
I think this is one of the better ones. It was better than last year. That was so boring last year. And
Yeah, I didn't watch last year's.
yeah, I think everything that won deserved it. I mean, everything they announced was really cool. I think it was really a hype for a lot of the start, and then I think when Harry started falling asleep, and then you fell asleep, that's when it died a bit. And then like the stuff later on, which is cool, is there, but like you wouldn't have known what they are. Like you said, with Onimusha, Torok, and Virtua Fighter. So But I really liked it. This Game Awards. It was good. One of the better ones. 8 out of 10. So, you wanted to do your indie dive, didn't you? Indie
We'll
faction,
do it
sorry.
after Christmas.
Okay.
I think. I think that's just the best way. To do it, anyway.
Excuse me, sorry.
And
This guy.
Sorry.
he just sits
I'm
there and
not-
bursts. Plays.
I'm not really bothered about saying what we've been up to because there's not been much this week that
Yeah.
I've been doing.
All I've been doing is
Um,
playing Cyberpunk, which has been on stream. So,
When's the Christmas special coming out?
Chris Special
Next
should be
week.
next week if I can finish it.
If you can finish it, you're not finished it yet.
No. What do you mean?
Man, well, I mean, you are a busy guy. You know, you got loads of.
Yeah, I'm
you,
incredibly
you know, you got loads to do. You know,
exactly.
you've got
It's
you've
just-
got a PFI
it's
course
just
on a Saturday,
boring.
which is that just ruins your entire
It's
timetable.
so boring to just do. Like, the video's fun, but like it's just sit there and just cut that. It's just doing the same thing over and over. It's a bit boring. It's boring. So we'll do it.
Yeah. Have you got to the bit where I called? Oh, in fact, don't matter.
Oh well, you were arguing.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
Daniel
yeah.
Gray.
That was one of the first I looked for.
Okay, that's right then.
So I guess that's it for this episode. We said we were going to do a
yeah,
short.
there's not really
Can I do the
much
outro?
else.
No.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
do the
Actually,
outro
yeah,
if
sure.
you want, Harry.
You
Alright,
gotta
1
well,
second, just-
we'll say
I
because
need
we
to
won't see
prepare.
everyone.
He's gonna fall.
We'll say Merry Christmas.
No. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys.
So
Oh, sorry. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. You know,
okay,
for all
happy
the
holidays and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. None of this woke nonsense on this podcast. Sorry.
Do the intro, outro.
Alright, one sec. Oh, come on, where is it? Oh no! I'm trying to find that. Oh shit. No, where is? You know the.
It's not gonna hear the outro music.
Okay, guys. This has been the AFK podcast. Thank you for watching. And so let's get to the bit. AFK podcast. Thank you for watching. This has been Nathan, Isaac, and of course, your boy. Fucking, I'll get to it. Your boy, Harry Butterworth. Yeah, sorry, that was.
You, Harry. Yeah. Bye, everyone. Bye, Isaac. What? Say bye, Isaac.
What should I do?
Oh, you might have to.
So don't make